What's going on, Libra? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a great week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Libra. Maybe even optimistic, considering that your ruler Venus is moving into. Depending on when you're watching this, I think it's at 3:21 p.m. and that's Eastern time. She's moving into Sagittarius. So this is a time for expansion and travel there, Libra. But for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Cause yeah, you are, Libra. Cause it's your general energy weekly spread. Yeah, Libra. I hope you are feeling a little more kind of getting feeling a stroke of luck coming there through with Venus transiting through Sagittarius right now. So yeah, enjoy that energy there, Libra, and also enjoy the energy from this weekly spread, because whenever this video happens to, or whenever you have, whenever this video finds you, or when you find this video there, Libra, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so y'all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force reading on the situation. Okay. So with all that being said, there, Libra, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Libra. Now I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, Libra, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching their Libra, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. I want to say that one of them is a Libra rising, if I'm not mistaken. But definitely go check out. They have some very great insights that they bring along their Libra, so I think you'd enjoy them. There's a link for a couple of astrologers as well, who I think one has a Libra moon. And there's going to be some links for some tools and some books there, Libra. I'm just loading up that description box, so definitely check that out there, Libra. It's very cool stuff that I got in there. But let's get into your first card here. Oh, and look at this. Oh, and actually interesting, Libra, because the 11th card is your card there, the Justice card. But you have the Emotional Desert here, Libra, which is a card of inactivity and isolation. And you know, Libra, and I like this, because I feel that if you have been feeling in the state of like stagnant energy, maybe with, this could partly be too, you might have been in a very sort of isolated kind of introspective energy, being that Venus had been transiting through Scorpio over this last little month or so. And that is an intense energy for your ruler to be in, because she's technically in detriment in Scorpio. And so you might have been in this sort of inactive funk kind of self-reflective time, but now I feel with her getting ready to move into Sagittarius today, this can be a time for you to kind of take like that oasis here. Maybe we've just been feeling kind of stuck here, and all around has been, we just maybe been feeling like we've been journeying through a desert. Nothing's been bringing the sense of fulfillment or sense of and I don't know, Libra, I feel like it's like time to like get out there and start to expand again, to maybe to, especially if we haven't been feeling this sense of fulfillment. I'm almost getting like an Ace of Cups. It's like things have been just sort of just dry, Libra. Just, this could be, maybe we feel like our job hasn't been doing anything as of late. Maybe we've been doing our careers. Maybe if we're retired, maybe we've just been inactive. And this could be a time for you, Libra, to, I don't know, it could be a number of things that you want to get started. Maybe you want to start doing some laps around the block, or maybe you want to make some time for travel. Maybe you want to go to the desert, Libra, or maybe you want to, whatever this is. But I do feel like it's time to like kind of get the energies moving, to kind of like shake off that Scorpio energy, see how things have transformed you, what you've gleaned from this reflective energy, and then go out there and just kind of broaden your horizons there, Libra. we're getting ready to get into, granted, I feel like things are starting to ramp up, Libra, with on the your ruler's entering Sag on today, and then Jupiter's going to be entering or going direct there tomorrow, and then we have Mercury that'll be going direct on the first of the year. So we got a lot of energies. I feel like we're coming out of the planets are waking up, and so I feel like it's time as well for the Soul Tribe to kind of wake up, and start to really get things moving, whatever that's looking like there for you, Libra. But let's get some tarot on this and get some clarifiers. Very kind of Eight of Wands energy coming through here, Libra. Libra, if you've been feeling kind of in like a funk, just not really sure where to go. I feel like for some it's like maybe even like going like changing up your environment. I always feel like can be a good practice to kind of get that kind of creative juices flowing in a sense. Go somewhere you've never been before, to a cafe. Right. Page of Wands. Go be curious. Go just try something. Maybe go join in like a bicycle group if that's something. Ooh, there you are, Libra. Hold on. Well, one of your cards there for me. Queen of Swords. But let me get the rest of your cards there, Libra. Yeah. Alright. Thank you. Alright, Libra. Let's see what's... Ooh. Alright, interesting, Libra. I like this. So you have the smaller reversal storm here, but that's alright. Because you have the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Tower here in reverse. And then you have the Page of Wands and the Four of Swords upright here, Libra. And I feel like with this tower here, Libra, I like when the tower pops up in reverse, because I feel like this, normally I feel like when the tower's upright, it's sort of like higher stuff sort of bringing something to your attention through like a challenge or like an epiphany. It's just like it's something that you hadn't realized before, where something was getting in the way of like a transformation, or something was getting in the way of your growth there, Libra. And I feel that in this Four of Swords is giving me this sort of like hibernating energy, that if it's like this sort of hibernating and meditating type of energy here, where it's just like, what areas of your life do you want to change? Because the tower being reversed to me is you taking action there, Libra. You seeing that there's more that you may want to do with this life, more than just this little oasis here that you've kind of built for yourself. You want to kind of journey out there and to feel like do more. But I feel with the King of Cups here that there is this, maybe there's this nervousness that I'm getting for some, as far as like journeying into the unknown, or just doing something just like out of our comfort zones. It just feels like that it's like an unsettling type of energy that's coming with the King of Cups here, because there's we don't always know where these little, when we have these sort of like surges and things of like needing to change something up there, Libra, needing a sense of like transformation, needing something new, something fresh, something different, something, just more in a sense, something not so dry. I feel that things start becoming clearer as we just sort of follow that instinct there, Libra. Trust where your intuition is trying to guide you, And the nice thing too, and listen, Libra, I'm not saying we're just being reckless, but with Sagittarius energy, theirs is a sign that they just sort of leap. And being that they're Jupiter ruled, they do kind of count on that luck in a sense that, that this adventure is going to bring change, no matter what that's looking like. But even if things don't quite go as they planned, you did learn something in the sense. It was, more than you did then, and now you can take this off and go, I feel like it gets a little bit easier, then you start to read things a little bit better there. The signs become clear as far as like where to go next. So yeah, it feels like the energies are trying to wake you up, Libra. get your energies moving in a different direction there. So yeah, just something to kind of feel like something to ponder with you being getting ready to, to getting ready to take on that, get that Sagittarian influence. But let's get another tarot on this, Libra. Or excuse me, another oracle on this. And the nice thing too, even just thinking about that, Libra, that interesting. A lot of energy. So the thing with this energy too, Libra, thank you, is that with Venus entering into Sag, depending on where your placements are, that's forming a sextile with your signs. Which sextiles are energies of opportunities there. They're very easy flowing energies, collaborative energies. So just something to think about, Libra. But you have Archangel Raguel here. Raguel, yeah, we'll go with that. And he is a card of justice. We were talking about that justice energy, harmony, you, Libra, and solutions. And Libra, I feel with this card here that if we've been not making a move because we can't seem to find I almost feel like for some, because Libra energy in a tougher vibration can be an indecisive energy, and I feel for some that maybe we've been sort of stuck in this, like, should I move, should I not move, and just kind of weighing this option. It's like we know that we need to that something's gotten out of balance, but I almost feel like there's this we've gotten balanced in this imbalance here that we're afraid to throw ourselves back out of it, if that makes sense. I know I'm kind of doing a lot there, but it almost feels like that there's this need, in order to find this harmony, we're going to have to create this little bit of discord. I feel like is what's going through with the tower. One thing I like talking about with the tower and your ruler, the Empress Venus, is that the tower creates that discord and that chaos, destroys things, and Pluto as well. How Pluto's the higher octave of Mars, so you have a lot of, in a sense, this destructive energy. But it's not, destruction doesn't have to be this harsh word, or this sort of like ending all words. No, sometimes we need to destroy things in order for the Empress to come through and build abundance on this new thing. Life is constantly changing all the time, and it's just like, how are we taking actions to this? Do you want to move things yourself, or do we want to stay stuck here in this judgment energy? And it's almost like the scales are just like they're caught somewhere in between uncomfortable and anxiety. Like two things that, like, it's both not great, but we're trying to balance those things. It's time to shift things a little bit. Do some brainstorming here. I even feel like just kind of trying something, doing something on a whim here, Libra. And it could be something small at first, and then as we start to, I feel like as we start doing that, we start seeing like solutions to starting small and then getting ideas for like bigger problems. You know what I mean? And being able to take things in a more let me get some tarot on this archangel here, Libra, and get some details. Libra. Oh, but I dig that though. Alright, Libra. So you have the Four of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Six of Wands in reverse. And then you have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles upright here, Libra. I like this, Libra, because considering that you got this justice and harmony card here too, the devil being in reverse is this. I feel like you regaining your power back. You getting over something that had maybe in the past held more weight than it really does now, and it almost feels like Libra now. This like now that we've been working, and it's like I almost feel like for some, it's like if we've been doing this or, been kind of working on this thing, it's like now we're sort of at this place where we're starting to get things moving, but now we might be seeing a different set of challenges here that are coming. It's still like, I still feel like you're on the right track, but sometimes I feel when we get over one devil or, in a metaphorical sense, and then we're going along here, Queen of Wands, things are starting to brighten up, starting to liven up, and then we hit a challenge there, and then we start to doubt ourselves, and then there's that chance for regression where relapse may happen, and whatever that's looking like for you, and I feel that if this is something we've been maybe kind of struggling with, or maybe this is why we've been in this inactivity beforehand, and now we're getting towards this harmony, and it's just been sort of this back and forth kind of game. I feel like it's one meeting yourself with that compassion there, Libra. The King of Cups has a lot of just a lot of, especially for himself, he has a lot of love to give. And I feel sometimes when we do happen to make a mistake, choose a lower vibration, because it happens, from time to time, that Libra, where these divine beings going through a human experience, and the human experience isn't always balanced, isn't always perfect, isn't always, the greatest thing. But that doesn't take away the beauty from it. It's just that how do we the devil evolves in a sense. It keeps us growing. It pushes us to maintain that sense of power and temperance. And when we do find ourselves something where we have meet a roadblock, then the devil sets us back a little bit and just like, okay, let's reevaluate this. What new actions do we need to take? Okay, this is manifesting in a different type of way there. And now we're getting to where we're thinking constructively there, as opposed to, we're being more proactive with the Queen of Wands, because that's the Queen of Wands at a higher vibration. She's a proactive one, but in a lower one, she's reactive. There's no impulse control when it comes to the Queen of Wands, but. And I do feel, Libra, too, with this Six of Wands, when you're going through finding this sense of harmony and things, be mindful of the people that are around you in your support systems, in a sense, because that could even being around energies that, and it's not that we're just cutting them off, but like, because the King of Cups too, him being in reverse, that could be a question of boundaries as well there, because, and I feel like yours is a sign that does want to keep that peace between relationships, but we can still keep that peace and we can still grow, and it's not being better than, but it's just like, hey, I'm meeting you where you're at, and this vibration's not working for me. So it's just like we need to, there's, and it's, it's just kind of letting things just sort of pan out the way they would, just being like, this is not the behavior that I want to. And whatever this is looking like, Libra, this doesn't have to be just like substances. This could be in gossip, or maybe, or however this may manifest there, Libra. But and Libra, just thinking with this justice here, and I was thinking with the devil that sometimes I feel when we're dealing with, because everyone's got a devil moment that they deal with. It all manifests very differently. It could be food, it could be TV, sex, whatever that's looking like. But I even feel that there's this energy of almost like this unfair type of energy, in a sense. It's just like, when we get into the place of, well, why is it that I have to go through this stuff, when we get that's sort of like when the questioning, because that's a good question, but I feel like when the tone is in that sort of, that as like a victim type of energy in a way. And I hope that this makes sense, Libra, because I'm not trying to diminish anyone's problems or anything along those lines, or what we're experiencing, that we're going through. But I do feel like it is remembering, though, that something is only as strong as or over us as depends on like how much power we give to it there, Libra. And then I hope that this makes sense, but I feel too is remembering that you're going through this experience because your soul had chosen to go through this. This is what we needed to go to learn on this go round here. I mean, there's sometimes when I look at what I need to work through, there's sometimes I meet some people. I was like, I'd rather have your problems, but then when you actually have the problems, it's just like, oh, you know what I mean, Libra. Sometimes the grass isn't always greener, when you think about stuff like that. So yeah, just something to think about there, Libra. That we're all going through it, but we're all going through it together, and it just universe need is just experiencing this experience like a whole bunch of ways there. But all right, Libra, let's get to your last oracle card, yeah. Oh, all right there, Libra. I'm with it. Thank you. And look at you. All right, so you have the more angels here for you, Libra. And so you have the angels of the seven chakra card here in reverse. And this is a card of power, truth, and connection. And so it's very deep, Libra, because I do, and again, I like how this is tying in, or I feel like this is tying in very nicely to Venus moving into Sagittarius. Because now you can get in this energy of, because something does feel out of line here, Libra. And I feel that it's going to be through partway through your connection, and I don't even just mean with other people there. This is like could be because yeah, you could be assigned connections, but that could also be your connection with source there, Libra. How are you talking with your spirit guides there? How's that relationship looking? And just in finding, because I feel in that, Libra, because where the tricky thing with Libra energy is it's when the sun starts going into fall, and so in the sun being the sense of like identity in a way that you start the sun's energy is weakening in your spot, so there's sometimes more so that validation or that needing of seeing through ourselves through others. And where that is a important aspect of Libra, I do feel like it's remembering when you're going about these relationships that you're going in completely going in completely, but that no one completes you. It's like that very healthy healthy relationship between like the emperor and the empress, because they're not with each other again because they need to complete each other. It's just like they're complete and they want to take this, both of their oases, and expand it even more so. Spread this, make this love in abundance even greater than it is by itself there, Libra. So, and Libra, I feel like this energy is calling you to maybe even go, for some, I feel like if you've been really kind of feeling out of balance or even just kind of disconnected from yourself there, Libra, take some time for yourself. Be inactive. Do like a body scan. See where maybe even getting in this might be even for some, maybe getting in touch with like a sort of spiritual healer. Maybe this angels are trying to lead you to an earth angel there, Libra, and get your maybe like a Reiki healer or something along those lines. And maybe who knows what might unlock there, Libra. Maybe you find yourself wanting to do something with that. I'm with it. But let me get your last tarot cards here so we can get you out of here, shaman. Yeah, who knows, Libra? This could even be an energy for like like some sort of spiritual retreat, if that's something that you've been thinking about there, or just something really nice for the soul, or whatever that's looking like for you. Alright, Libra. Last little bit here. Alright, so you have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Wands here, Libra. And let's switch back over. Because I feel with this energy here, Libra, that with this Three of Swords being in reverse here, that there is some healing that's wanting to be done here. You know, that's in wherever areas this might be here, Libra. You know, this might have been something that's happened in the past that we're, you know, taking the wisdom from that as well, and how is it that we take this energy of this experience that we've had, because you know, because something here may have been where you might have been just kind of exhausted. Kind of been like emotionally exhausted here, Libra. I feel like with the Nine of Swords, and you know how you started off with that emotional desert. The Eight of Cups can be this energy of finally walking away from something. You know, that's something that's no longer a situation or a person or something that's no longer giving you this power. That's not allowing you to affect your vibration, not nearly as much, and setting up healthy boundaries here with this. Look at this guy defending himself against these other sticks there. Just setting up different, like, you know, stronger boundaries. And you know, Libra, I do feel that, you know, in this, if this is something where we do need to be a little inactive, I do feel that there can be this sort of, I'm just getting sort of like, even like as we do some healing here, just because the Six of Cups can be it can be a very deep card. This is the Sun in Scorpio, and I feel that that could even be where we might even be letting go of some even some karmic things, maybe even some sort of like, yeah, just like sort of deep seated stuff. I feel there's for some, like, yeah, like some, like a real, and as it makes sense earlier, but it's not something we force or anything, but you know, I feel like as you feel this guidance to, I don't know, kind of heal yourself a bit more wholly, like I feel like there's this clarity that kind of comes with maybe any sort of past concerns or anything like that, or you know, just where we've been expending our energies, why we do the things that we, the way that we do, and it's coming into a deeper sense of self there, Libra. But I think I'm gonna leave that there. Something well, something nice to think about there, Libra. But if anything resonated with you, if you like that, Libra, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Libra. If you know someone who's been maybe not feeling as emotionally fulfilled, or you know, maybe looking for, I don't know, seeking balance, harmony, just been feeling disconnected from their truth, their power, however that may be translating there, Libra, definitely share this. And then subscribe there, you tower. Hit that bell button, you get notified when all these videos each week. And then last little bit there, Libra, if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to the Charity and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans. I do tarot card spreads based off the lunar phases. It's a good old time, Libra. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here. Ooh, I was getting this energy earlier here, Libra. I should have said something. But you got the hanged man here, Libra. And that's what I feel like is happening, especially, you know, if we're thinking about, you know, kind of finding out where our chakras are in balance here, Libra. You know, do we feel like we haven't been able to, I don't know, it's like, I feel like for some, maybe haven't been able to speak our truth. Maybe there's this love that's been missing there, Libra. Maybe we've been even just get disconnected from ourselves spiritually. However this may be looking like, Libra. Again, I feel like the hanged man is this sort of like taking a moment and being inactive, sort of sitting with some energies there. That even that judgment card, it doesn't feel necessarily aggressive as Pluto energy, because that's the judgment card. Pluto can be. You know, it feels like there's this. Cause I feel Pluto's one that when you work with it, it can be the transformation is really just otherworldly. It's, and I feel like this is really kind of, again, as it makes sense, as these things start to surface up there, Libra, when we can take those sort of like dark ambassadors in a sense, or those sort of like negative sides of ourselves that we dislike, and show them the same amount of compassion and love that we have for the parts that we worship in a sense. That's a weird choice of word, but I feel that you'll find that you give those energies the space that they need, then they don't take on that that antithesis energy, or that they're not the enemy. It's a part of you there, Libra. But just something to think about with that hangman. Hangman's Neptune energy is getting kind of deep there, Libra. Neptune does that from time to time. But let's get your other oracle card here so I can get you out of here, Libra. Ooh, interesting, Libra. Oh, wait, thank you. Because you have the Raven card here. Check this out, Libra. And it's a card of magic, coincidence, and synchronistic events. And, Libra, pay attention to the signs there, because there's no such thing as coincidences. I have actually, that was proven to me today. And I mean, I already had been thinking about that too, but it really got like put in my face. I was talking with someone when I'm recording this yesterday, and I was like, we were saying like, okay, well, you know what, we're gonna be at this place tomorrow, and it'll be fine. And the chances are that of actually happening weren't that likely, but they happened, and they came up. It was just like, wow, see, I manifested that. Just like, well, you know what? Let's manifest us some money, or let's manifest us like vacation, or it is. I feel like paying attention to when you are synced up there, Libra, how events and things just kind of fall into place. I've been, speaking of travel and your ruler, I've been hearing, people been talking about all their travels and things. I'm about to go travel here soon. I don't know where, I don't know when, I'm not going sure. I mean, I know how, but it's just, sometimes it's like you gotta believe in the magic. Your universe communicates through you. It's in all types of ways. It's just, again, paying attention to the sign, being connected, and just watch how these synchronistic events line up to your wheel of fortune. Because the 10th card in the major arcana is the wheel of fortune here. So your raven is screaming wheel of fortune. So go ahead. You like that, Libra? So go ahead and let me get you out of here, Libra. I'm doing a lot, but you stay safe out there, Libra. Connecting with yourself, dealing with any sort of harsh truth, getting yourself into harmony, into balance, and finding solutions for that, Libra. Just be safe with that, Libra. And raise your vibration to the Pluto and back there, Libra, as far out as you can, and then you do some healing there, Libra. Yeah, I like that. And I will catch you on the next one.